Joining us to discuss more, Gerard Vespierre, geopolitical analyst, joining us from Paris. Gerard, when France and Algeria talk about a new chapter, is this really about bilateral relations, or is Paris trying to regain influence in this section of North Africa?
Well, I think when you see the situation, what it was in 24, 25, it was already down. And now in 26, you have seen three different ministers of the French government who have been traveling to Alger. And so that's a very new step. And this is coming from different route of direction, different cause. First of all, internally, I think Algiers need to come back because their situation from an economic and standpoint is not that great. Secondly, France has been pushing very hard on all the narco traffickers who are born or were born in Algeria, and now they are refugees in Alger, in Algeria, in their own country. So they need some two capitals need negotiations there. And third parameter is the influence from Russia. Russia influence is very strong in Alger, but the situation now in Russia is very bad. So Alger is trying to find another way to have an international role in the Mediterranean area.
How much of this potential thaw is tied to Western Sahara? Can Paris repair ties with Algiers without walking back its position on Morocco's sovereignty over the area?
No, I don't think that we are going to change anything in that relationship with Morocco, because now, that's been really an official position from the French government. We are not going to step back. And this is a fact of life of the international, let's say, community. The U.S. have been recognizing the Moroccan sovereignty on Western Sahara. So I think that situation will happen with France. We will maintain that.
Well, Algeria tries to be a regional voice on Gaza, the Palestinians, these so-called anti-colonial causes. Now, with growing friction from French President Macron and U.S. President Trump and Israel's prime minister all over Israeli policies when it comes to Gaza and Iran, does this leave Algeria with more of an alignment toward France than in the past?
No, I don't think that's really, there is no alignment there. I think that's just a matter of opportunity because of that Gaza situation. It is very, really a spot situation. And the Algerian has been always very supportive of the two-country solution in the area of Middle East. And so France now have been recognizing like the Gaza territory as a potential state. So there is a parallel between the two countries, not an alignment.
What would you be looking towards most as a sign of what's to come next from the French justice minister's visit then?
Well, that's, I think we cannot expect immediate result, but I think that the liberation of the French journalist is certainly a point that will be heavily discussed today in Algiers. And we hope that 1 week, 1 month, or 1 quarter in the future, we will see the liberation of that French citizen and French journalist.
Gerard Vespierre, great having you with us on I-24 News today. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.